Hello everyone. I hope you're well and continuing to cope in these challenging times. Here at the Charterhouse, we've just had the 1 minute silence with Philip Bacon tolling the bell to remind us to think of all those frontline workers who've died or suffered as a result of COVID-19. Obviously, we thought too inevitably of Bill Franklin, who died in the infirmary, and brother Colin Tolworthy, who died in hospital with COVID-19 as well. Colin's funeral is going to be next Thursday on the 7th of May, and in these new times it's going to be accessible via video link. So if any of you want details of how you can participate in that way, please do get in touch with Hannah as soon as possible, as there are limited places. The better news is that the other two brothers who were admitted to hospital with possible symptoms have both tested negative, so that's very good. Both Fred Fuller and Andrew Rivera have tested negative. Fred Fuller is recovering well from what seemed like a sort of malaria-associated problem, and hopefully will be back on site before long. Andrew Rivera, on the other hand, who seemed very chirpy when he left, when I saw him leaving in an ambulance on Friday, is not well at all, frankly. He had a lot of scans and tests when he got to hospital, following which he had a big operation over the weekend for pulmonary embolisms. And we were really shocked to learn yesterday that during this operation he had to have CPR for nearly half an hour. With inevitable damage to his kidneys and his ribs. Noreen, his next of kin, is keeping us up to date, and we have lit a candle to pray for him and hope that he gets better. And of course, we'll let you know as soon as we have any further news. In much less important news, but I just wanted to say how wonderful it was to see so many of you at the all-staff meeting on Thursday. I was inspired by Miko talking of running 100k so far, not in one day, to ponder a possible sponsorship event to raise funds. What I'd really like to raise money for is to get some iPads for the brothers who are not online, so that we could help them to use products like Zoom to be in touch with their friends and family. I'm just thinking of someone like Walter, what joy it would give him to see his grandchildren running around or something. So Charlotte's going to set up a Just Giving page for the Charterhouse. Any ideas you've got for a strap line or specific ideas for fundraising would be great. It's not just about running, it's really more about setting ourselves personal challenges. We're not just trying to beat Miko. Anyway, the idea is to do something around mid-May. So have a think about this and get back to Charlotte with any ideas you've got. Beth and Graham have been busy putting together revised budgets for the Governor's F&GP meeting on Thursday, and I have to be honest with you that the outlook is as you can imagine, not rosy. Even if lockdown lifts in the next 3 months, it will be some time before people are psychologically keen to be in large gatherings or even going to cultural places like museums. So we have to be realistic, and there will be some hard decisions to make. But what I do commit to is that we will be open, honest and transparent with you at all times. Usually at this time of year, we're preparing to commemorate the martyrs like Prior Thomas Houghton, who were put to death on the 4th of May. But clearly this year the ceremony cannot take its usual form. I'm discussing with the brothers how we're going to do it, but for me, I suppose this just goes to demonstrate that the Charterhouse has had to face really serious challenges over its over 400 plus history, and yet it has survived and remained a place of safety and support for the community. So let's all look forward to happier times, and please keep in touch. Thank you.